What you just saw were a couple of screenshots that display the way in which I found out that Veritas48 has left YouTube. And while it's a very sad thing, and while I could just get on camera and make this a almost a mourning, grieving kind of video, I'm kind of tired of some of the sad vibes that are going on right now. So really what I want to do is say, Noah, thank you. I won't pretend to understand all of the decision-making process that was behind this. I was really excited because you were in the middle of some challenge videos, the first of which I think went rather well. But you know, it's not enough for us to get value out of what you do. You've got to get value from it. You've got to decide that the negativity and, it seems now, the threats are worth whatever payoff is involved. You're a young man, even by my standards. I think I'm 10 years your senior. But you're an amazing intellect. You're an amazing philosopher, and I probably have linked to your channel or your videos no less than 25 times. I think I have on my front page, I've got a series with you in it. You're going to be missed by all kinds of people, atheists and theists alike. It's really a shame that the negativity, those that don't know any other way to express themselves but by showing hate and threatening gestures, are what can put an end to such a brilliant and wonderful and uplifting apologetic channel. I would love to be able to pull off what you pull off, but I just don't have the intellect for it or the articulate ability. You've been a great encouragement to me as a Christian and as a theist. You helped in a lot of ways just to solidify the many things that I had already researched and studied on my own. And one of my favorite series of all time that you did, and it's one that I put on a playlist, is called Defending the Resurrection. You know, oftentimes, and I understand why you do this, but oftentimes you make your presentations and your argumentation just on whether or not there's a God. And I get that because a huge majority of your audience are atheists, and logic sometimes follows that, you know, let's at least first present a case for the atheist to understand that there is a God. And maybe once we cross that hurdle, we'll talk about why we believe in the Christian God. But being a Christian myself, you know, though those arguments were fun to watch and those presentations were amazing and even helpful to me, when you got into the Christianity topic is what I really enjoyed. So Defending the Resurrection was perhaps my favorite. Consider coming back. I know it seems like right now that that's just an absolute no. It may forever be an absolute no. People come and go all the time. They need breaks. You've taken breaks before. This one sounds a lot more permanent, and I understand the reasons why. YouTube does not encompass our entire life. It's a part of our lives, those of us that participate on it anyway. And if it's not feeding you or helping you or a productive part of your life, and it's only presenting threats to you and your wife, then yeah, by all means, do what you got to do. Go to grad school. I expect, though, at some point in my life to become aware of this amazing philosopher that's presenting not only a case for God but the case for Christ, and that you're just this well-known speaker on a lecture circuit, a constant circuit. You know, YouTube's one media that you took advantage of. If you never take advantage of it again, I pray and hope that God uses you in a way that maybe you're accelerated through another form of media. Now to end this video, I do want all of you to consider reaching out to Noah in some form or fashion. Give him encouragement, give him your goodbyes, tell him what he meant to you. You know, unfortunately, the only other video I've ever made to him was a spoof about him, and hopefully he understood that imitation is the highest form of flattery, and that, you know, that was me actually giving you mad props, I guess you can say, thumbs up. I just encourage everybody else out there to do this. I know that he meant a lot to everybody, not just the Christians. So make a video, PM, or just get on one of his videos and make some comments. I don't know if he's going to log in and watch much of anything. He may not even see this video, but I'd hate for him to one day just go, hey, let me just see if anybody cares that I left, and then there's nothing there. So a lot of you have probably already done this, so disregard if I'm behind the efforts here. But those of you that haven't, please do. The other thing I want to do, kind of my video yesterday was talking about how we can be uplifting and just put away the negativity and encourage and things like that. Something I do occasionally but haven't done in a while is promote another channel. And I would ask, especially since I only have like 300 subscribers, that those of you with a larger subscriber base than mine, but that follow me for one reason or another, I'd ask that you guys consider sharing this video, not only so that the word about Veritas will spread, but so that this gentleman that I want to promote is also promoted on a large scale. And it's pertinent, in my opinion, to promote him on a Veritas video or a Veritas tribute video, because of everybody I've watched, and he's a newcomer on the scene, he is very much like Veritas with his approach, his argumentation, and his intellect. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce the screen name. I'm going to take a stab at it being Canbei85. Let me spell that for you. Kanbei 85. I'm going to click on his channel real quick. He has 7 subscribers right now. This is a guy that should probably have as many subscribers as Veritas. If you don't think that's possible and you're like, who's this guy with only 7 subscribers that The Edge is saying is as good as Veritas, go check him out. I mean, maybe he's not as good, maybe he's better. I'm not really trying to compare. But I do believe that he is very impressive, and he does present the kind of ministry in a very similar fashion that Veritas does. Something I wish I could do, but I'll just keep being who I am and keep doing what I do. Noah, we love you. I gave you a PM, I gave you some personal information in that. Feel free to contact me for encouragement, support, advice, anything, whatever you need. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that would make the same offer. So I pray that whatever God leads you into next, that you see success and great multitudes of blessing. We will miss you. We will miss you greatly.